Hello, I'm Tara.
I'm Jill.
We are from livingonadime.com, and today we are doing super simple meal planning. This is not hard.
No, it's not hard.
And we don't want you guys to get overwhelmed and frustrated. Dining on a Dime Cookbook is our cookbook that we wrote. Yes, you read that right. 1,200 recipes and tips in here, and one of them is a whole entire section on planning your meals, page 11, right here. Right here. We even have, so these are the meals that go with the recipes.
We have menus
in the
for
book.
picky eaters, for quick dinners, all different types of meals.
Yeah, so we even put them in here for you so you wouldn't have to think about it. And then we have a whole other section telling how to plan your meals. Now, stop making it so complicated. Tip number 1, stop making it so complicated. How I do it is I keep my pantry full when things are on sale. So when roast is on sale, I'll buy 5 or 6, put them in the freezer, and I'll have a roast once a week. When chicken breasts are on sale for $1.69 a pound, I put some in my freezer, 5 to 10 packages. I have chicken once a week.
Yeah.
Have spaghetti once a week if you want, or like we love Mexican food, so we'll have Mexican food once a week. Don't make it so hard.
Well, what I do is I find Wednesday, the ads come out, and I keep my pantry basically stocked with basic things. When I see the basic things go on sale, I buy them like flour, sugar, and all the canned goods and that type of thing. But when the ad comes out, I'll look on there and I'll see chickens on sale, like Tara says, and whatever, and I'll write down my sale list. Then I automatically I have another piece of paper, and I think, okay, I can have chicken. I take that list that I made of ads, the stuff that's on sale, and I go into my kitchen. And I'll see I have a head of lettuce and some tomatoes in there. So automatically I can write down I'm going to have roast chicken with a salad, and I see potatoes in there and mashed potatoes. You know, it's just it takes me maybe 5 or 10 minutes to walk through the kitchen, writing take your things that are on sale and go in and see what you have in your pantry and make the combination.
Yep. Go ahead.
Well, and I was going to say, you don't have to think a whole lot. The average American family or average family only likes 10 menus, 10 meals. Yeah. There's a security. Kids like repetition. There's a security in the repetition, and things happening over and over. So you're not thinking like you have to come up with 100 menus here. Yeah. If you have 10 basic meals, and you can get that done in the first 10 days, have 10 basic meals and reuse them over and over.
Yep, we have 10 summer and 10 winter, and pretty much that's what we do. The next step is stop planning breakfast and lunch. Why do you need to plan breakfast and lunch? You don't need to plan breakfast and lunch. Most people have cereal for breakfast, oatmeal for breakfast, eggs and toast, and maybe one other thing, I don't know, grits or whatever. You have 3 or 4 things that are same thing for breakfast. You don't need to plan for every single breakfast. No. The same is true for lunch. Have sandwiches, have tuna salad, egg salad, those kinds of things. Have leftovers. Eat your leftovers. And that's how you make meal planning simple. Don't make this huge, complicated.
Yeah, if you make a roast at night, then you automatically know you're going to have roast left over for sandwiches the next day, or even another meal for the next day. Yeah. You'll have the leftovers from a meal, so there's an automatic menu for you, and that type of thing. So yeah, don't do breakfast. And to make it even simpler, if the weekdays are hectic, feed them cereal every morning on the weekdays, and then on the weekends have your pancakes or your scrambled eggs.
Yep.
Just keep it easy.
They're not going to die if they eat cereal every morning, guys. No, really. Then the next thing is just write down your 10 menus. So, I have to be gluten-free, and when I first started, I was like, what in the world am I going to eat? I don't know what to eat. So I wrote down here, just typed out a little piece of paper that hangs on my cabinet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things that I can eat for gluten-free, for me. Do the same thing with your menu. So for me, I have tuna with lettuce, hard-boiled eggs, carrots, tomatoes, and sugar snap peas. I have a fish fillet with berries and a salad. Grilled chicken with berries and a salad. A Mexican salad, like a taco salad type thing, or a fajita salad. Egg salad with rice cakes and lettuce. And then fried rice or chicken rice soup. So those are all things that I can eat but I just have to glance. It's not complicated. It's not a whole month of meals. I do not believe in a month making a menu in a month. That I think is insane.
And don't say my family's going to get bored with the same 10 things. If you stop and think about that, you're only serving meatloaf 3 times a month.
Yeah.
3 times a month is not too boring or too much to have a meatloaf or hamburgers or whatever you decide you're going to. Because those same 10 meals, once you do them over and over for a month's period, you're only serving them 3 times.
Yeah.
And so another thing, you don't have to slot out a half a morning to sit down and do these menus. I used to, when I was working full time, I hear so many women say, I work 40 hours a week, and then to come home and have to do my menu and planning and do this. You usually get a half an hour lunch. Minimum, most people do. A lot get an hour lunch. Let's say you get an hour lunch. You have 2 15-minute breaks. That's 7 you have 7.5 hours during the week of time that you can use. That's a lot of time. On your lunch break, while you're eating that sandwich, sit down and write 10 menus. Sit down and write a grocery list on one day. The next day, write your 10 menus. Use those little glimpses of time. Don't think you have to carve out a whole morning to sit down and go through 1,000 cookbooks. I've seen people with books with recipes that they like, their favorite recipes that's like 2 and 3 inches thick. I wouldn't even have time to shuffle through to look up, even if I had them in order to do that. That takes way too much time for me. So I just had my basic 10 recipes on my lunch break, even my 15-minute break. I could write out what I'm going to have for that week. Use that little bit, those little bits of time. Don't say I just can't do it.
The last tip, if you don't have it, don't eat it. Don't go to the store and buy it.
No.
Do not make a special trip. We don't usually make a special trip for dinner. If I'm planning on making tacos and one of the kids ate the lettuce and I hadn't planned on it, I'll have fajitas instead. Or I will make chicken and rice instead.
You could have tacos without lettuce even. You could have tomato and cheese.
But if we run out of milk, we don't go to the store especially to get milk. If we run out of bread, we don't go to the store especially just to get milk. We do never make a special trip just to buy one ingredient. Make do with what you have.
Yeah.
You got to make do with what you have. You can't. Every time you go to the grocery store, you never buy the loaf of bread.
And one thing, don't get discouraged because this will take a little bit of time, but once you've practiced this, like a lot of other things, if you practice it for a few weeks, I can sit here and I can rattle off 10 minutes within a minute's time. 10 menus within. So
and we've already made it for you. Right here, page 11 or 12.
Well, we also have, I don't know if Tara can put it in the links below or something, we also have a menus ebook.
Yeah, we have several menus on how meal planning ebooks.
Yeah,
we have like 3 or 4.
They're just nothing but meal planning.
And we have all the meal plans and the recipes to go with them in our ebooks.
Yeah.
So that is super simple meal planning. Truly, guys, that's all we do. We don't make it hard.
We make it easy.
We believe in making it super, super simple. So visit us at livingonadime.com. Go check out our Dining on a Dime cookbook, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.